Hey, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Sai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Sai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Sai. Okay, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. All praise unto Yahweh Shemi Sai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Ownership brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. So I wanted to do this quick video here regarding everybody pretty much is tired of Esau right now, man. Okay, so we're living in this existence where, pursuant to the book of 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse, okay, Job 9:24, okay, how that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, okay, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. So this system is ruled by people who basically are not the legitimate rulers of this existence, okay. The fabric that you call life, okay, the essence of life, had a particular rulership that God had set up from the foundations of the earth to rule over it. Okay, that is to say, the man Adam and the seed, okay, the chosen lineage that came out of Adam, that being the Israelites. Okay, so these were going to be the governors, the rulers, the conductors, okay, and ultimately the judges for the things that was going to be done upon the earth, whether it was farming, okay, whether it was what you do with your woman, okay. But now, because you got it to where everything is turned upside down, because they have broken the everlasting commandment, that being the elite banking families, and they've turned everything upside down, you got it to where you got sex robots, which is totally against nature, okay. You got it to where you got a government that is designed to keep you in debt, okay. And those are all things, or just a few examples rather, okay, of how everybody pretty much right now is getting tired of Esau, man. Because everybody's coming to the knowledge, okay, pursuant to the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter, everybody's coming into the knowledge that this man has raped, robbed, murdered everybody, man. Okay, he's even raped, robbed, and murdered his own people. Okay, that's how terrible this guy is. Okay, he's even raped, robbed, and murdered his own people on an account of what? Of deceit. Because if he had robbed if he just robbed the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and the Chinese, and the Moabites, he never robbed his own people, then people might actually, people were going to be easily believe, okay, that, this is the devil that the Bible speaks of. So in order to keep that secret, okay, that elusive power of control, okay, they even robbed their own people. To the end that you got a group of elites ruling over the world, which within the minority, and you got to their own people out here, these average Edomites out here, okay, pretty much in a very, in the same conditions, and in most cases worse than Jake's doing. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the scripture right here, okay. This is the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter, and the first verse. And it says the 5th chapter, Isaiah 24:5, says the earth also is defiled underneath the inhabitants thereof. Okay, so you got it to where these guys defiled the whole earth. You go to the book of Micah, the 2nd chapter, and the 10th verse. What does it say? It says, "Arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest." Why is it not your rest? Everything's broken, man. Okay, the interactions that you have with your family, broken. Okay, the interactions that you have between your brother, broken. Okay, the interactions that you have between you and your woman, broken. Why? Because you got it to where this devil is in rulership, and we're just tired of it, man. And so guess what? So is the Most High. Okay, so is the Most High. When the Most High is seeing the creation that He has created, we're talking about psychology. The Most High created psychology, how you interact with a person. If that whole construct is defiled, well, guess what? The Most High is going to return it back onto His original format. And that's where we used to go to the scriptures. You see how a new Jerusalem was going to come from the sky and it's going to be set up upon the earth. Okay, because this kingdom that we're living in right now, this society that we're living in right now, it ain't worthy to continue, man. It ain't worthy to sustain. Okay, in fact, the scripture goes as far as saying, if this world was allowed to continue, pretty much you have it to where no flesh was going to be able to be saved, man. Okay, that's what was going to happen. You was going to have it to where there was no flesh left to save, whether it was via mental destruction. Okay, because that's what they're doing. They're going out there pursuing the destruction of your mind. So you're totally dependent on them to give you instruction on what to do, instead of being totally dependent on your Abba Shemi outside. That's why you was going to have governors. As for these heathens, that's why you're going to have people to tell you what to do, man. Which was going to be the Israelites. But as for us, the Israelites, okay, who turn onto this man and they're looking for guidance and making covenants with this man, you're going to be destroyed, man. Okay, even the scripture says that those hand join in hand, the wicked shall not altogether go unpunished. So when the wicked are punished, guess what? The guys that had made allegiances with this man was going to be punished too. Okay, the guys that made contracts with this man was going to be punished too. Because pretty much if you're an Israelite, okay, like your Jay-Z's, okay, your Beyonce's and all of these guys out here, and you making a league with your enemy, okay, these elite banking families, man, you're making a league with them. Pretty much what you're saying is, okay, you're allowing them, and you're being a partaker of the destruction of your own families, your own people. Okay, even the music that Jay-Z made all that money off of, what positive message was it pushing? Okay, between against rather more what Esau was pushing. He was doing the bidding of the devil. So guess what? When the Most High comes and he destroys him, okay, for the defiling of his own people, okay, guess what? He's gonna be joined. He's gonna be joined right along with Esau, man. Okay, so it says the earth is defiled also underneath the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinances. So they've changed the ordinances, the order of how everything's supposed to be used. Okay, they've abused how life is supposed to be used, man. Okay, this thing you call life is supposed to be a pleasurable experience. Okay, whether you was a slave or whether you was a king. Now, obviously, if you go to where you're a king, it's gonna be more pleasurable than if you was a slave. But really, when you understand that you got ranking and file, okay, within what this planet. So you got kings, okay, you got subjects, you got slaves, you got your governors, your princes, your nobles. You understand that, and everybody's playing their role. You're gonna have a certain amount of pleasure that was gonna come about with that. But Esau's just made it to where all of the pleasure, okay, is completely removed. Okay, see, when you go into the scriptures and you find out that the whole earth is going to be at rest and there's going to be peace and they're going to break forth into singing, that's not just talking about the Israelites. That's talking about everybody on the earth. Okay, everybody on the earth is going to break forth into singing. So even our slaves is going to be rejoicing, because we're going to treat them a lot better, okay, after they've received their judgment pursuant to the book of Revelation, pursuant to the book of Isaiah the 60th chapter, okay, pursuant to the book of Isaiah the 60th chapter and other scriptures alike. When these guys have received their judgment, which is 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, because guess what, judgment has to be played out too on these heathens. After they've done that, they ain't gonna have it to as bad as Esau's got it out here. They ain't just gonna have it to where they just got no hope. Okay, that's why everybody's tired of Esau, because they just no hope. Esau ain't going about to execute vengeance or anything like that. He just wants to rape, rob, and murder. That's his nature. That's his being. He wants to rape, rob, and murder. And as a result, everybody's just unhappy. Everyone's depressed. Everyone's always complaining. Okay, everybody's always got something that's just grieving them, because this whole fabric of life has been torn apart. Now, as like I said, they're gonna have to receive of the judgment of what they done against the Lord's anointed. Okay, that's these heathens. They're gonna have to catch that hell, okay, and catch that L. But pursuant to the book of Isaiah the 60th chapter, okay, and other scriptures alike, once they've served their hardcore judgment, okay, they're pretty much gonna be doing their own thing, but being underneath us. Okay, and ultimately we can do whatever we want with them. But hey, the scripture says everybody's gonna break forth into singing when Esau is removed from this earth. Okay, so it says, and broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore the curse that devour the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate, and therefore the inhabitants of the earth is burnt, and a few men are left. So by way of breaking every structure of life and every peaceable thing, agreements, covenants, okay, would you call it, just essence of the essence of a thing, okay? And then they've just abused everything. By way of doing that, the Most High was watching, and as a result, he's put a judgment out there for Esau that's gonna be played out by way of these ICBMs, okay, coming from these different countries like Russia, Iran, and so on and so forth. Okay, so pretty much hopefully that was edifying. Okay, And Lord, I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.